Okay, hey everybody, this is Regine. I play Sally on the O-Line Mysteries, and I'm also the executive producer. I just wanted to give a plug to Lorna Tollison's brand new book, Nobody Really Likes You. It's available online at Amazon.com and many other fine online book retailers. If you live in the San Francisco Bay Area, it's also available at Books Inc. You should check it out.
Billibatt Productions presents The O-Line Mysteries.
So, do you know what your real last name is?
Sure, it's Susik.
How do you know?
It's on my birth certificate.
Yeah, but your parents could have just made that up. I could see them doing that. Did you ever meet your grandparents?
I did, actually, yeah.
What were their names?
Ivy and Lex Sosek.
Lex Sosek? That's awesome. Where do they live?
Chicago.
How about your mom's family?
Actually, I've met her sister a couple of times in Hong Kong, but I was very young.
Was she a spy too?
The sister, no. She worked in a factory.
She didn't want to get out before China took Hong Kong over again?
I guess not.
Aren't you curious?
Not really.
Huh?
I'm curious about you and what you did while I was gone. Did you talk to your dad at all?
Yes, and you would be proud I didn't say a word. He was mad, though. I hadn't called him lately. You know how he gets.
His phone doesn't make calls going out?
No,
yeah,
sorry.
Okay. So before I put these papers in the safe, I need to go over them with you.
What are they?
They are confidentiality papers. Strictly hush-hush.
Yeah, sure, I'll read them.
It just gives you a clear idea of what would happen if, say, word leaked out about the device or any confidences were revealed.
I didn't sign them.
Yes, but I did. That's the point. That, I think, it maybe is why they didn't send you to Virginia as well. As I was technically an employee at the time, if you talked, then I would be tried for treason and sent to jail.
So they're blackmailing me.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Dude, they suck.
There is no they, honey. It's a system that basically sucks. It's antiquated. It's bureaucratic. That's all. It's become a work program for the information librarians. I don't know. I think it's too late to save them. The independent agencies have just taken over, and why not? They pay better, you know. So when do you meet with this Jones kid?
Tomorrow. Roberta's going to set it up. He's just going to give me his ideas on the blog or like a podcast for the local police. I don't know too much about how these podcasts work.
But it's not something you start for like a couple of weeks, though, right?
At least, yeah.
Okay. Well, where are you meeting him?
Up at the diner.
Plopped down in the middle of the San Francisco Bay sits Olone Island, with its quiet streets, Victorian homes, and well-behaved palm trees. A positively idyllic setting teeming with mystery.
And I'll have a tuna melt and an iced tea. Thanks.
All right, so Lorna, get this. Davis is on night patrol for the foreseeable future.
Yeah?
Yeah, Sergeant Fitzgerald is shady. I like her, but I wouldn't want to be on a bad side.
No, Jones. That would be a bad idea.
Yeah. Hey, so how long you been writing?
Since I was about 4, but I've been writing content for blogs and magazines for about 10 years. Started around 1998, writing for a couple of publications, and then the internet took off, so I got in early. How about you? Roberta, Sergeant Fitzgerald, tells me you want to do a podcast or like a vlog?
Yeah, right. But I can't do it right now. Protocol and this and that. But if we had a civilian who would, get in there and cooperate,
Right. The voice of OPD.
Right. But this is the beautiful part. As a civilian, you get to keep an eye on the police, too, like Davis.
You're not afraid that would backfire on you?
Me? No. I'm a professional cop. Top of my class. I don't play. I love my job.
That's great. How long have you been with the Olone police?
About 2 years now.
Oh, so you knew Detective Keeling?
Kinda. He was a little out of my league. So, what do you think?
I don't understand how that would bring together the community outreach, the neighborhood watch, and the public relations together.
Well, it would be a start with a website. and then the other factions can join in. They don't even have a website. You could go to the Citizen Police Academy.
What? No, I can't. No, look, Jones, look. No. There's not going to be any Citizen Police Academy bullshit with me. Got that? Keeling tried to pull that shit with me.
Okay, I hit a wire, okay? A live one, okay? Shh. Okay, no Citizen Academy, all right? No, that's completely... I don't even know who said that, okay? It'd be cool, though, if you could do, interviews and have discussions about issues that come up, it could even be funny. Like, you could make fun of stuff and whatnot.
Oh, that would endear me to the legions.
Well, you could make it where no one even knew it was like you, like a gossip girl, but, in a podcast.
And they'd just track it with the IP address.
Not if you load it from different places. And even with different computers, they couldn't. I got a buddy who's got this cool cloaking software.
What?
Yeah. You could be like the Masked Avenger with this stuff.
But that defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
Nah, not if it became really popular and was honest and funny. I think people would really embrace it.
Jones, what are you getting out of this?
Look, I'm 27 years old. I don't want to turn out like Davis, all twisted up. I want to have a healthy relationship with my community, But the way the system is set up, it just pits us against one another.
You're so nice. I'll tell you what. Give me a copy of your buddy's cloaking software, and give me a couple of weeks. Let me ruminate on it.
I tell you what, I give you the software right now. Here, I brought it just in case. Oh my God, this is going to be awesome.
I didn't say yes. Let me think about it. I have the tuna melt. Thank you.
Hi, Lorna.
Come in.
Why are you yelling?
Am I? Sorry. I'm just glad to see you. How are you? How was your trip?
It was fine.
So, how are you?
I'm fine. What's going on?
What? I don't know. How are you feeling? Have you been to see Diane?
I have an appointment. Do you need to see her right now?
No, I'm good. I've been twice since we got back.
Did she give you some pills or something?
No, why would she do that?
Because you're high on something.
No, I'm not. But I'm kind of happy. Hang on. Do you ever get the feeling you're being watched?
Why did you put the sound scrambler on?
Tell me about your meetings in Virginia. How did they make you feel, Annie?
I can't talk about it. You know that.
Look, I've been walking around for a week wondering what all this was for. Did Tim actually sacrifice his life for nothing? I can't accept that.
Yeah, well, it's hard to accept. I'm working on it. Diana's going to help me, I think.
But what if I told you Tim could still make a difference?
How? What are you saying?
Well, that's the one thing they told you could not do back in Virginia.
Talk about what happened.
And why is that?
Secrets, national security, that sort of thing.
No, because they want to keep doing their shady bullshit. That's why.
Well, yeah.
Okay, let me start by saying it fell in my lap like manna from heaven. I didn't ask for it. It was given to me. So I figure it's meant to be.
If you don't start making sense, I'm calling Sally and telling her that you're having an epic meltdown.
Okay. Look, Tim wanted to stop the private contractors and corporations from taking over the security agencies, right?
I really don't know why he got involved, Lorna.
Well, he did. I read his note to you, remember?
Okay.
But it didn't work because the nurse fouled it up.
Yes, she did, and she's in some gulag now for it.
Right. But the agencies are still entangled with this, and it's going to keep going on like this until there's no national security. It'll be the FBI brought to you by Fremgie's Pastry and Artillery.
Okay, and?
But if word got out to people, they wouldn't like it. And we know that because that's exactly what they told you and Sally not to do.
Yes, that's right.
Well, while you guys were in Virginia, Roberta came to me and asked me to start this community, outreach thing with this young beat cop named Jones. Long story short, I met with Jones. And he's a stand-up guy, but he's got a buddy who has cloaking software for your IP address, and he gives it to me, so I tested it using the library's computers.
How'd you do that?
I loaded up the software on my laptop, and then I did some posts and went to the library and checked the IP address on the post, and they were garbled. Then I came back home and checked it again on my desktop, and again, completely garbled. Then I ran a quick check through one of those security websites. Garbled. It totally worked.
Well, that's great, but I don't get it. Why did he give you cloaking software?
Because he wants me to do a podcast for the police department. He can't do it because of some protocol thing.
So he gave you cloaking software? Why didn't he just use it?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to it, and actually, I don't care.
Oh, Lorna, I'm getting a headache. Could you turn that machine off?
No, I'm a little paranoid still.
What was the point of all of this again?
Annie, we can still get Tim's message out by putting together a podcast and outing these companies. The podcast doesn't have to come from your own server. They can't trace it, you see? We have the cloaking software for the laptop, and we can just go to any old place in the city with Wi-Fi, and they can't even trace that.
No, crazy. I'm not going to some gulag in Cuba for this. No, count me out this time.
But what if I make it a fictional account, like a what-if scenario like P.D. James or John le Carré?
No, Lorna, count me out. We never had this conversation. Look, I'm not going to stop you, but Sally might. Did you tell her about this? You know, she could go to jail if you did this.
No, she can't. It's a fictional account. Here's the loophole. I was directly involved in the whole thing, and they never got me to sign those papers. It has nothing to do with her employment. Think of it like the Valerie Plame affair. No one went to jail for that, did they?
Yeah, but you know who was behind that one.
But there was that seed of doubt.
Do what you want, Lorna. No one can stop you, but I think this is a mistake, a big one.
And that, my friends, is what is going on in your national security, right underneath your noses. That's what your taxes are paying for. Lives ruined, all to line the pockets of these corporations. You should care about this because our nation's security is being handed over to companies that do not have our best interests at heart. Done and done. I will not be silenced. Michael!
Hi, Lorna.
Come in. What are you doing here? Hi, Annie. Guys, what's going on?
You ever get the feeling you're being watched? Well, you are.
You called Michael? You said you wouldn't.
I didn't do it.
Is Sally here?
No, she's at work.
Good. I took down your podcast off the server.
What's a podcast?
Really?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Lorna, you can't tell people about this. There are ongoing investigations, and you just jeopardized every last one of them. There are good agents and informants putting their lives and livelihoods on the line, and you are willing to risk their life for your, sense of recognition? You don't get recognition in this job. That's why they call us spooks and shadow men.
Men?
And women.
Don't you think people have the right to know what's going on?
No, I don't. And most of them don't want to know anything. Believe me, they really don't.
I don't. I just want to live my life now.
But Annie, how could you say that?
I have to go on. No matter what I believe, that's what Tim would have wanted for me. That's why he was trying to divorce me out of the blue like that. He didn't want me involved in all of this. You know, I've thought about it a lot, Lorna, and I really believe that.
Look, I'll make a deal with you, okay? I'll keep you updated from time to time. How's that?
When is that going to help?
It'll help you. I'll let you know about the progress we're making in rooting out these companies. That way you won't feel like it was all for nothing. I can understand feeling like you have a stake in getting this job done, but it's a huge, huge job. I know of at least 7 investigations going on right now.
It's that or the gulag.
What?
You don't have to do that. I get it.
No, I want to, and it's a good idea.
Why is it a good idea?
Lorna's got some good insights. Off the wall, maybe, but still, good insights.
What if I did a fictional account?
What do you mean?
I don't know, like a novel maybe.
Well, you'd have to be very careful. Places, names, even the subject matter. It's too tricky, I think. I mean, for right now. If you wrote it now, you couldn't publish it for at least a few years.
Yeah, and you could sing it from the mountaintops, because a lot of the investigations would be over with by then.
Annie, that's brilliant! A musical! We could do a musical! But first we could do it as a podcast, and then in small theaters. That way people wouldn't have to believe it. Musicals don't ask people to believe it. They just are, you know?
Ah, there you go, Annie. A musical. Perfect.
What?
Sure, it's never been done before. Now then, I have another plane to catch. It was great seeing you both again, and Lorna, good luck with your musical.
Thanks. Take care.
Annie, walk me to the car.
Sure.
Okay, I've really got to go. There's no need to tell Sally I was here. It's a courtesy call, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but do me a favor. Keep an eye on her for me. I'm not sure she's operating on all 4 cylinders. It may just be the trauma and stress catching up with her, but a musical?
Yeah, but what if she goes ahead with it?
Look, I think they made a mistake not getting her to sign the confidentiality papers. But if the worst she does is sing a podcast musical, then I think we're lucky.
To learn more about the O-Line Mysteries, please visit www.olinemysteries.com. Our theme music is by Tim Lindeen, and our cast includes Nina Greeley, Tasha Rucker, Colin Cahill, and Beth Hutchins as Lorna Tollison. Written and produced by Sailor Billings. The O-Line Mysteries is an original work of fiction. Any resemblance between events, locations, or characters herein and real persons, living or otherwise, events or locations is purely coincidental.
P.D. James or John Le Carre. Did I pronounce those names?
John Le Carre.
Thank you.
What? Wait. I got to do it again. I smushed up my... Okay. Yeah. I fumbled my words.
Ivy and Lech Sush.
Lek Susek?
Lex Susak, really?
I will not be silenced. I will not be silenced. I will not be silenced. I will... Can we start over?